What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another review, and this time we're taking a look at Jonah Hex. I'm going to make this review as short as I possibly can. Jonah Hex is not the worst superhero movie ever made, but it damn sure is not the best superhero movie ever made. I call this the most wasted potential of a superhero movie ever made. Jonah Hex is a character that, if you do it right, a movie featuring him should be done in the same vein as Tombstone or The Unforgiven. Instead, it's done like this, which is just a modern day type of movie with modern day visuals in a Western setting. And to me, it doesn't work, it doesn't jive. This movie is too pompy and too flashy to be anything of substantial. Not only that, the storyline to this movie is very basic. Not saying that movie with basic plot lines can be overall bad, but at the same time, if you don't have any creativity to it, it's nothing memorable. Pretty much, Jonah Hex is a bounty hunter who is out for revenge against a man named Quentin Turnbull. Now, the Quentin Turnbull character is somebody that Jonah Hex has a personal vendetta against because Turnbull killed Jonah Hex's family and left his face horribly disfigured, all because Jonah Hex killed Quentin Turnbull's son while they were war partners. So, off the bat, it's a basic revenge story. If you do it right, it can be very entertaining. If you do it wrong, you get a movie like this. Entertaining in areas, but forgettable in most. This movie has a talented cast that it doesn't really appreciate. You have Josh Brolin as Jonah Hex. Josh Brolin is doing the best he got with the material that he has to work with. I like Brolin as an actor, and I think in a good movie, he could be an outstanding Jonah Hex, because the Jonah Hex he's doing in this movie does not deserve him or his talents. John Malkovich plays Quentin Turnbull. I like John Malkovich. I think he's doing a very hammy performance as the Turnbull character. I think he's okay for what he's given also. Michael Fassbender, to me, he's probably the only actor who is completely hamming it up, and it looks like he's having a good time doing it. Well, I don't really got too many complaints about Fassbender as Burke. He's actually pretty entertaining. The production value of this movie is nothing spectacular, but it does have some good visual ideas. I love the whole Western aesthetic. I love how this movie is kept in that Western. It has a Western-like atmosphere. I like these sets. They're all very timely and they're all very, very period. It looks fun. From an aesthetic standpoint, the movie is visually pleasing in a lot of areas. Now, for my negatives, Megan Fox in this movie, she is completely forgettable. Then again, she's a horrible actress. Her and Josh Brolin have zero chemistry. Their characters, to me, they just don't mesh at all. Another thing that I don't like, the writing in this movie is nothing desirable. It's nothing spectacular. Neville Dean and Taylor are the two geniuses that brought us Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance, and those no-talent hacks bring us the great opus Jonah Hex, which is underwritten, poorly written. You have a couple of okay one-liners here and there. You got a couple of okay action sequences here and there, but it's nothing memorable. It's so forgettable. Like I said before, this movie should have been done in the same vein as a Tombstone or Unforgiven, this dark and gritty Western featuring Jonah Hex. Instead, it's just a modern-day action romp that is passing itself as a Western. And you can tell that the people behind this did not appreciate what they could have made or what they could have done. This movie, not only that, this movie runs way too short, and to me, it gets nothing. To me, nothing feels accomplished within the 80-minute runtime of this movie. Nothing feels accomplished whatsoever. Everything is just rushed. It's just forced. Nothing has a chance to breathe. Again, that's another fault against this movie. It just feels like it should have never been made, or it feels like it should have been made by a more competent team that actually had an appreciation for the source material and for the Western genre. Instead, you get a team who just wanted to make this bang-em-up action piece of a movie. And listen, as an action movie, it's okay. With the exception of Megan Fox, you have a solid cast that can leave you entertained. The story is not hard to follow. It's over the top. It can be goofy in a lot of areas, but hey, listen, it's better than most bad superhero movies, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna give Jonah Hex a solid 4 Out of 10, it's watchable. It has some good aesthetic. It has some good aesthetics to it. You have you have three solid performances from Brolin, Fassbender, and Malkovich, and you have an easy to follow storyline. However, once you watch Jonah Hex, you ain't gonna remember it 20 minutes later because I'm having trouble remembering it trying to do this review. So yeah, 4 out of 10 for Jonah Hex. It's a time waster of a movie. And yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Like the video and subscribe, and I'll check you back next time for more.